Yo, what up, you guys? Bacardi here, and today we're going to be finally checking out an introduction to Weekly's lore, the Weekly story by todaileee. And yes, video, of course, like I said, I was going to watch. Obviously, as you can tell by the shirt, I'm watching this right after the documentary film. And yeah, pretty short video. I thought it would be longer, considering, lore videos. I don't really know, like, how long they can be. But yeah, either way, considering this whole change in concept and everything, and it just looking crazy, and me just being like, okay, I know they have like days and planets, but I don't really know anything else. Of course, this is necessary before this music video drops. So let's check this video out and kind of just learn about, it's pretty crazy that I've seen all their music videos and everything, but now I'm finally gonna be like, oh, that man. Oh, okay, it's then. It's going to be one of those type of things. Yeah. So let's get into it. Alrighty. Okay. So as the story is still beginning and unwrapping as we speak, keep in mind, change trends. Okay. Alright then. Yeah. It still is early. Yo. Y'all know I love this song. Crazy.
Weeekly till now was known for their bright, energetic songs and atmosphere. However, behind it all was a deeper story. Before we dive into their universe, let's familiarize ourselves with their origins. Weekly's story has many influences, mainly from Roman mythology. Each member of Weekly represents a day of the week. The Romans named the days of the week after the 7 closest planets or celestial bodies, which had been named after Roman gods. Thus, Weekly are the guardians of each celestial object their day was named after. Sujin represents Sunday and the sun or the goddess Sol. Monday represents Monday and the moon or the goddess Luna. Jihan represents Tuesday and Mars. Jiyun represents Wednesday and Mercury. Soun represents Thursday.
I was born on
Jupiter.
Wednesday.
Zoa represents Friday and Venus.
Yo, there's a reason. That's the bias.
Jiyun represents Wednesday and Mercury. Soun represents Thursday and Jupiter. Zoa represents Friday and Venus. Jaehi represents Saturday and Saturn. Their lore began with the release of the Weekly story films, which were released prior to the group's debut. So far, there are 2 other characters in their story. Dona, who is represented as a snail, calls themselves the god of creation. Dona was officially introduced along with the release of the Weekly story films. The character through Weekly's official fan cafe, and Weverse would answer questions from fans about Weekly's lore and provide more information. Dona has appeared in their music videos. On February 17, 2022, a Twitter account, The Dona Story, was opened. Uni, who is represented as a cat, is the messenger that connects Dona to Weekly. In the lyrics of Weekly's songs, a cat figure has often been mentioned. Uni was officially introduced during the release of their 3rd mini-album, We Play. 1212 is another important factor in their story. You may see it scattered around in their music videos. Not only is this Sujin's birthday, but it is also something of importance. Seven important guardians in space. Sujin, the guardian of the sun in the center and also in charge of the solar system. Monday, the guardian of the moon orbiting Earth. Jihan, the guardian of Mars. Jiyun, the guardian of Mercury. Soun, the guardian of Jupiter. Zoa, the guardian of Venus. Jaehi, the guardian of Saturn.
I can't be the only one thinking Sailor Moon, right?
They maintain harmony, peace, and serenity in the solar system. However, the Earth was in shambles. Environmental destruction and chaos was ruling over. Monday had observed what was going on and informed Sujin. the 7 guardians came together and promised to go to Earth to try to mend it. Soo-jin created a portal, referred to as the wave portal, for the guardians to go to Earth. For the planets to function properly without their guardian, each of them had to spin a top to preserve the harmony of the solar system before leaving. It was time for the members to leave on this quest. Before the guardians went through the portal, Soo-jin had set some information into each of the guardians' unique individual indicators. Through this, they could all recognize each other when they arrived on Earth. But when the guardians entered the portal, something happened. The guardians' memories were wiped clean except Soo-jin. The guardians lost everything but the information Soo-jin had set for them. Now they are on Earth unaware they are guardians and here to save the dying planet. Using the information Soo-jin left, the guardians must find each other again to solve the problem and bring peace back on Earth to make peace in the entire solar system. These are the various other factors and subplots of their story that were confirmed by Dona. In the weekly story films, each of the members have a specific item. In So-eun's film, you can see all the members' items are scattered around her house. Dona confirms that there is a reason behind why the items ended up at So-eun's house. In Jaehee's film, you can see her trying to find ways to get the basketball through the hoop. She then tries to make a portal for the basketball to the hoop, but the basketball vanishes. And in So-eun's film, you can see Jaehee's basketball roll into So-eun's house and then a doorbell. Dona confirms that So-eun changed the value of Jaehee's portal with the help of Soo-jin to help Jaehee find her house. And thus at the end, it was Jaehee who rang her doorbell. A video titled Monday's D-Day was released on Monday's birthday. In the video you see the date January 17, 2020, and in Monday's film you see her crossing out the 17th in her diary. Dona confirms the day in her diary is referring to that day and that it was the day Monday became the final confirmed member of Weeekly. Ji-yoon's film was titled The Last Girl on Earth. Dona suggests that the reason she is the last girl on Earth is related to the guardians losing their memories. In the after-school music video, when Soo-jin's clock turns 12:12, a portal to the universe appears. As you notice, Yooni is on the lap of Soo-jin. Dona confirms Yooni came to pick the members up after Dona's request, thus the portal appeared. When the members go through the portal in the after-school music video, they are transported to a basketball court surrounded by clouds. Dona suggests that this isn't any of the Guardians' planets, but another place. At the end of every weekly music video is a laptop being closed. And at the end of After School and start of the holiday party music video, we see the laptop in a particular room. Dona suggests that there is a third party who has been observing the members, and there is a reason behind why. Jihan had invited the members to Mars in the holiday party music video. Through the galaxy train, they arrived and had a fun party. The music video was not confirmed by Dona, but the company and members themselves. On February 18th, the prologue film was released in conjunction with the release of their first single album titled Play Game Awake, releasing on March 7th. At the start of the film, it seems to depict the beginning of their story, where the Earth is in shambles, and in the process of the Guardians trying to save it, they lose their memories. We see Soo-jin, and as she was the only one who had kept her memories, it seems to show her trying to bring the Guardians together. In the narration, Energy of Love, we become one again, giving a hint for something we may see in the future album. At the end, Monday and Soo-jin meet with the rest of the Guardians. Monday and Soo-jin are referred to as Luna and Sol, the Roman gods of the moon and sun respectively. According to Roman mythology, Luna and Sol represent the extent of Roman rule over the world, with the aim of guaranteeing peace. Thus by the film it seems as Soo-jin with the help of Monday brought them together. The timeline of Weekly's story is still unclear, but from the film, the overall aesthetic shift from bright to dark is a big factor in showcasing the difference of the members' true selves. Weekly's lore is more well planned out and detailed than you may think. All the subtle details in their music videos, lyrics of their songs, dates of releases, and more showcase more sides to their story. Analyzing the Weeekly story films and their music videos is a good start. The lyrics of their songs also have the story in them, such as My Earth, Universe, Uni, Hello, to name a few. Contents and messages in their physical albums also give hints to their lore. All the posts from Dona can be found in full in a link in the description. This is just the beginning of Weeekly's universe. Most were truly blinded by the bright colors and energy Weeekly brings, but from the beginning this interesting underlying story has made its rounds. Now that you are aware of it, enjoy the hidden gem that is the Weeekly story.
Let's go. Let's go. Alright, really good video. Really good video. Again, like I said, even with just little clips of the music videos in there, you know, I'm just like, you know. I always knew there was this underlying theme of, like, you know, planets and, like, solar system, but not to this detail, you know. Breaking it down with, of course, the whole Roman mythology and then days and planets and all that, but even like losing their memories. And then the biggest one was Dona. I had no clue what that was, what that meant. I know the cat kind of meant something, but again, I didn't know what. But yeah, Dona's like the big one where I'm like, snail? Bringing this all together or something? That was a really interesting one. So I've never seen those Weeekly films, you know, basically the member ones, which I'm guessing were like introduction videos before their debut. So like that's something I didn't even know about. I know there was obviously pre-debut stuff, but that was more so like, I guess, covers and stuff like that. I didn't know like there was story things before all that. Which again just adds a whole nother layer to all of this, between the J video leading like the basketball thing into Soyeon's video, all of that, like y'all y'all really did plan all this, didn't you? And then even, especially I think in the holiday music video, all the stuff going on in that was really, like, that's when I really started to notice. I'm like, there's like a lot of stuff going on that I'm not privy to clearly, but it means something. And after watching this, now it's really starting to set in. I'm like, okay, this has been all set up from the beginning to lead to this moment, which again makes the concept changed that much better and more special. That, of course, not just this change in sound, but changing the concept and lore and all that. Like, yo, they planned all this out. And you think about songs like My Earth, especially. I think one of the things, obviously, is that, you know, they're here to protect the planet, obviously. You know, it's like the prologue film shows, you know, like environmental disasters. Like, you know, the Earth isn't in a good, you know, condition. So a song like My Earth now takes on a whole nother meaning, you know, with this lore and everything. So again, not just with the music videos, but even the songs themselves, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I'm gonna have to like watch all the lyric videos again, you know. It's one thing to listen to the music, but now I have to go back and be like, there's some deeper meanings in here. And again, it has me excited for whatever's next, because whatever's next is just gonna up this to a whole nother level. This lore that they have is just going to go up. And we're going to be like dissecting the music video a lot more. It's really cool, man. It's really cool to see that. As good as all the music is and everything, and as fun as all this was, there's this, like, you know, story underneath it that you can follow and that they've been like planning. Just again, really cool to see. It just makes it that much more interesting, and adds another layer to not just the music videos, but to them as well. Shoutouts to todaileee for making the video. I needed it. I'm sure a lot of other people also needed it, and it was really good. It was really insightful. So thank you once again for making it. Thank you guys for recommending it. And yeah, tomorrow's the day, you know. Can't wait. I'm going to be there, man. Be there because it is going to be something special. And now I'm going to have a bit more context, going into it. So, yeah, really enjoy this video. Okay, that'll do it for this reaction, guys. Hope you enjoyed. As always, peace, love. Have a blessed day. See you next time.